destroying a narcissist's ego, so they will submit to you forever. Before we delve into the discussion, if you find this topic intriguing, please click the like button. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to receive more insightful content. Share your thoughts in the comments section, and let's initiate a conversation about the repercussions that unfold when an individual is entangled with a narcissist. Personal experiences reveal that narcissists possess fragile egos and often aim to inflict harm on others. Despite their lack of substantial contributions, they strongly depend on others and relentlessly seek approval. Their ability to attract attention without genuine substance is akin to beautifully wrapped yet undesired presents. While their exterior may be appealing, their inner workings are marked by deceit and superficiality. In their quest to safeguard fragile egos and bolster their sense of self-importance, narcissists yearn for control. Despite their diminished self-worth, they employ manipulative tactics to exert control, humiliate, or coerce others into submission. Understanding these detrimental behaviors and the harm they cause can elevate one's social awareness. Without this awareness, falling into a perpetual cycle of confusion, anger, humiliation, or isolation is a likely outcome. Narcissists achieve their goals through subtle tactics such as self-criticism, contrived self-doubt, and emotional detachment. Observing their responses in such situations is intriguing. What can you anticipate from them? Take a moment to assess your contributions. Narcissists will go to great lengths to preserve their authority, consumed by the desire to control as many individuals as possible. Typically avoiding overt violence, they opt for manipulation and exploitation to achieve their objectives. Seeking external validation rather than engaging in self-improvement, they crave your profound concern to more effectively manipulate your thoughts. Exercise caution when dealing with a narcissist, as they possess the ability to cause distress in those they interact with. They strategically choose when and whom to influence emotionally, extending their quest for dominance beyond individual interactions to control your relationships and reactions to others. They revel in the ensuing chaos, portraying themselves as puppet masters manipulating the strings. The longer you maintain a distance, the more discomfort, agitation, and indignation the narcissist experiences. If you held significant importance for them, the loss of that connection hits them hard. This video delves into the narcissist's fixation on the quantity of narcissistic supply they receive, highlighting that an increase in alternatives expands their avenues for manipulation. For the victim, regaining power signifies the narcissist's loss of control. The decision to alter or sever all ties with the narcissist elicits pure fury in response. Rejection is a bitter pill for narcissists to swallow, given their ingrained need for control. Abrupt cessation of communication is akin to facing an insurmountable puzzle. Whether it's a minor source of narcissistic supply or a major relationship, the sudden halt in communication deeply disturbs them, triggering various responses. In the face of rejection, narcissists often engage in a series of actions to safeguard their ego and sense of self-importance. To counter feelings of vulnerability and inadequacy, individuals might amplify their current strengths or reveal latent advantages they've discreetly cultivated. It's crucial to note that while this may appear as rapid progress, their intentions do not revolve around self-improvement. Instead, this apparent haste serves as a shield against introspection and self-examination. In challenging situations, narcissists prioritize self-preservation over personal growth, steering clear of facing their imperfections or engaging in meaningful self-reflection. Rather than actively pursuing self-improvement, They opt to shield themselves from the emotional discomfort associated with acknowledging their shortcomings and vulnerabilities, maintaining a facade of perceived superiority. At their core, narcissists undergo a complex series of responses when confronted with rejection. In an effort to safeguard their fragile self-esteem and uphold their self-image, they employ various tactics that often manifest as outward signs of progress and self-assurance, concealing a fundamental aversion to introspection and personal development. When a narcissist loses dominance over you, they may resort to alternative strategies to regain favor. Expressions of love, adopting a submissive demeanor, or playing the victim are all components of an act designed to rekindle the relationship. However, this act is fleeting. Once they reclaim their position, they prioritize their own self-interest and may abandon you. In moments of helplessness, a desire for vengeance becomes prevalent. While the specific value may vary, narcissists are generally motivated by what you can provide, whether it be material wealth, emotional intimacy, or something else. If they cannot possess or control you, they strive to prevent others from having you, often attempting to turn your acquaintances against you through slander campaigns that undermine your reputation. In these instances, they often cast themselves as victims and portray you as egocentric and irrational. When unable to achieve their objectives, narcissists resort to extreme measures. A narcissistic slander campaign can feel like severe punishment. When control over others slips away, they may reach their lowest point, grappling with intense suicidal ideation. In summary, it's crucial to understand that the most devastating blow to a narcissist is the loss of control and access to resources. As narcissists highly value power and control, the effects of narcissistic relationships can linger, and some individuals may struggle to fully recover. It's imperative for our personal satisfaction and well-being to sever connections with them. We value your unique perspectives and emotions on this topic. This concludes our discussion for today. If you found this video valuable, please show your appreciation by sharing it with others and clicking the like button. Your attention and efforts are greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a part of our community. Consistently betraying, narcissists won't reciprocate your efforts. Their arrogance grows, signifying their perceived superiority over others, coupled with a notable entitlement to the best. The longer you're around, the more self-absorbed they become, always wanting more without satisfaction. Even if you see through their deceit and decide you've had enough, they might still see themselves as superior. When you leave, they may remain preoccupied with themselves, oblivious to the fact that their supply line has been cut. Contrary to common belief, narcissists are not indifferent to everything. In this discussion, we delve into the specific motivations driving narcissists, exploring their nature and operations. This video aims to establish a deeper connection with them, gradually earning trust and cooperation. Understanding their language and the significance they attribute to specific matters enhances your ability to negotiate positively. I sincerely appreciate your unwavering commitment to my channel. Whether you've been following for a while or just tuned in, consider subscribing and activating notifications for updates. Together, we can work to break the harmful cycle. I'll demonstrate how to take the initiative in interactions with narcissists, so you're not constantly expending energy in defense. It's essential to discard the notion that contemplating the concerns and interests of narcissists is worthwhile. This video will explore the 4 most important concerns of a narcissist, unveiling their deepest and most sinister confidence. Let's progress from the 4th position to the 1st. Narcissists are completely oblivious to the needs and desires of others, being solely preoccupied with their own satisfaction. Anything that enhances their perception of self-value can serve as a motivator for them. Consequently, they desire essentials like money, sustenance, and oxygen, as these are fundamental necessities. Recent trends suggest that this demographic believes third-party tokens can elevate their self-esteem. They seek assistance in filling a void within their souls, akin to a black hole. While they remain insatiable, your exhaustion extends beyond physical fatigue, yet narcissistic supply remains abundant. Now let's delve into the main discussion without further delay. 1. The primary focus of narcissists is on themselves. Predicting their feelings towards you, whether in a familial, business, or other context, is challenging. Dealing with them is akin to interacting with someone in constant survival mode, or someone who desires to care for you, but is too preoccupied with their own distress and problems. They are currently unable to experience empathy for others due to various reasons, with their principal focus directed towards themselves. 2. The material possessions gifted by narcissists serve as symbols of your importance in their eyes. Providing assistance to them allows you to maintain a portion of that significance. Like an empty container on a shelf, they eagerly await being filled with everything you have to offer. When resources become scarce, they will strip away flesh from bones or the bones themselves, seeking more desirable prey. Specifically referring to their belongings and personal property in the second point, it's clear that no one is allowed to handle their possessions without facing consequences. They exhibit extreme self-centeredness, hoarding unnecessary items in their attics. In simple terms, this group can be described as hoarders, intensely concerned about supply issues and aiming to maximize the use of limited resources. This is not an abundance mentality. They will deplete your resources until nothing is left, then move on to the next source. 3. Positions of authority hold immense value for them, akin to constructing vast kingdoms fortified by their might. It's important to note that we are discussing extremely affluent individuals here. They establish enormous realms and invest substantial effort in building and preserving these monarchies, with infrequent ventures beyond their own borders. Many desire authority over their creations, potentially undermining humanity by dominating others and amassing power. In arguments, a narcissist's objective is to personalize the situation, reflecting their pessimistic perspective on humanity. Their primary goal is retaining control over those who report to them. 4. Public image and status. The narcissist displays an intense fixation on safeguarding their personal reputation, employing extraordinary measures to do so. They assign significant value to their public persona and how they are perceived by their closest followers, the general public, and even themselves. Their physical appearance is of considerable importance, and associating with influential individuals, owning high-end cars, and working for reputable corporations are seen as markers of prosperity. The foundations of a narcissist's self-presentation revolve around these elements. Interacting with narcissists can be a challenging and draining experience. Their sense of entitlement and self-centeredness often lead to harm inflicted upon those closest to them. Narcissists are indifferent to the needs and desires of others, prioritizing their own fulfillment. While they may seem interested in you, their true motivation is to boost their own self-esteem through the narcissistic supply you provide. The level of their interest is reflected in the material possessions they bestow upon you. If these items lose relevance, they swiftly move on to the next individual. Understanding the behavior and priorities of narcissists is essential for effectively navigating interactions with them. Have you enjoyed this video so far? Please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment, or sharing your thoughts if you found it enjoyable. Don't miss out on our future releases. Click the bell icon after subscribing to receive notifications. We appreciate your attention to this video.